Good day to you one and all, it is I, Justin Hawkins, and this is Justin Hawkins Rides Again. In a vain attempt to avoid all of the Eurovision transmission, I've decided to come down to the basement and cover one of the semi-finalists. His name's Gojo. He performed The Milkshake Man in the second semi-final of Eurovision 2025 in Basel, just down the road from me in Switzerland. So I'll talk about that and listen to it and tell you what I think. Justin Hawkins Rides Again. What am I doing? I don't know. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Anyway, so Gojo, Milkshake Man. It's been a busy week for me, actually. I went for a drive. I had a kickabout with some of my friends. Did a little bit of gardening. And I represented Australia in the semi-final of the Eurovision Song Contest. I didn't do that last bit. That was somebody else who bears a striking resemblance to yours truly, only sort of younger, fitter, more handsome and a bit more Australian looking, I suppose. He's 29-year-old singer and songwriter Marty Zambotto from Western Australia. He grew up in a small town of 9,000 people living off-grid in his family's remote farm. And originally, he wanted to be a professional footballer, which is completely different to my story. I spent part of my childhood in a caravan in a remote part of Suffolk, longing to be a professional footballer and helicopter pilot. So it's completely different. Zambotto's rise began in 2023 after going viral for a stunt on TikTok, which saw Gojo asking passers-by to perform guitar solos on his song, Mrs. Hollywood. So I'll have a little look at this clip here. In sensational guitar solo there. I'm sure all of us will agree. Anyway, that clip's been viewed more than 49 million times on TikTok alone and resulted in claims of fakery and subsequent video in which Gojo revealed that a New Jersey musician called Riley Ryer had written and recorded the guitar solo. Ahead of Eurovision, Zambotto said he was introduced to the Olympics of music as a child by his French father. He's denied that the title of Milkshake Man is a euphemism. Of course, when I heard that, I just assumed it was just a person that enjoys drinking milkshakes. Explaining that it's all about self-confidence and self-expression and feeling comfortable with who you are, being the loudest and the proudest version of yourself. I could read some of the lyrics quickly. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to react to the song itself because, wow, it's what I do. Again. Okay, so first of all, first thing that happens is the Green Sleeves, which was allegedly written by Henry VIII. But he might have written the lyric and then had the musician that provided the accompaniment murdered so that he could take credit for it. Not murdered, dispensed of, or locked in a tower, or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, that's in the original key as well. So open position. Milkshake Man begins with green sleeves. Will he be wearing a costume with green sleeves? That's the real question I think we're all asking ourselves. Come and take a sip from my no. Special cup. I heard that you could use a little pick-me-up. Walk and get you high when you're oh so sad. It's the milk from the Milkshake Man. Well, I got chocolate, vanilla, and lactose free. I love that. I got chocolate, vanilla, and lactose free. So it's got all of the flavours, and also like something for people who are lactose intolerant. Because the last thing you want when you're at Eurovision Song Contest is to drink a milkshake and then shit yourself. That's this much we know. Because the golden rule of attending any music concert, whether it's the Eurovision Song Contest or Download or you know, just a gig at the local pub, if you shit yourself, rule 1, you have to go home. We know this.
And a caramel banana that you will have got to see. You can call me the milkshake man. I wanna shake and make the whole world dance. They drink my milk all across the land. I can tell you want a taste of the milkshake man.
Wait a minute, that's irresponsible. He seems to have stepped into a blender. Now, if the production of this performance goes the way I would have choreographed it, then there'd be a red splatter, people screeching, the music would just stop, and then he'd come out and there'd be all like bits hanging off him, like in well, you know, like in Thriller, I suppose. And then he could be like the zombie milkshake man, but it's probably not going to be that, though, is it? He would have won if he'd have done that, though. Just saying.
I can tell you want a taste of the milkshake man.
Whoa. So I think this is one of those Eurovision tropes where you suddenly change costume, like in Making Your Mind Up by Bucks Fizz, I think, but with the added kind of element of the unusually large blender. So then he went in looking like a sailor, and now he's come out looking like Benson Boob, who nicked my costume. What the fuck is this shit?
I can tell you want a taste of the milkshake man. The shake is not a drink, it's a state of mind. It's a secret superpower you were born to find. Drink it every day, and before you know, you'll be bigger and stronger with harder bones. Well, like a mango mojito, a fruit salad.
So what kind of transformation will the dowdy-looking elderly lady who's just stepped into the blender undergo? Will she emerge, I don't know, dressed up like... There'll be something skimpy and revealing underneath it. A bit more in keeping with the Eurovision vibe, I think.
Did you see the naughty special on my creme brulee?
Creme brulee. And he's definitely not saying that in a euphemistic way.
You can call me the milkshake man. I wanna shake up all the milk I can. They know my name all across the land. I can tell you want a taste of the milkshake man. I can tell you want a taste of
Oh my God. Oh yes, just what I said was going to happen.
milkshake man. I can tell you want a taste of the milkshake man.
See, that's the problem. Like, I think I turned 50 recently, and I always used to think, oh, I'm going to be the only guy that can be 50 and wear a catsuit. But there's so many cunts fucking nicking my thing that there's no point in me doing it now. I've got to think of something else. I don't just want to be another catsuit guy like fucking Harry Styles and Benson Boob and this tit. What the fuck am I supposed to do now? Use the comment section below to help me. I don't know what the fuck. What is going on?
Excusez-moi, monsieur.
Excusez-moi, monsieur, because it's French. That means it's Eurovision. People in Europe will like that because it's French words.
Avez-vous du lait pour moi?
When I say sweet, sweet, you say yum, yum, sweet, sweet.
Yum, yum.
Sweet, sweet.
Yum, yum.
When I say sweet, sweet, you say yum, yum, sweet, sweet.
Yum, yum.
Sweet, sweet.
Yum, yum. Oh, God, I've been sucked into it. Damn it. It's irresistible, isn't it? It's pop music at its best. Oh, now he's doing topless. There's nothing left for me. Fuck's sake. That's a quality knee slide.
You want a taste of the milkshake man. I can tell you want a taste of the milkshake man. I can tell you want a taste of the milkshake man. I can tell you want a taste of the milkshake man.
Well, everything I thought I was going to do this summer over the festivals season has now... It's now in flux. I'm going to have to rethink everything. Oh, bollocks.
Australian love to Europe.
Unbelievable. Oh, well, there you are. So, yeah, I suppose that's... I don't know. Just gutted. Gutted for Gojo, and also gutted that I don't know how to describe this. It's like a cuckoo has been in my nest and stolen all of my costumes, and then just written a brilliant song about milkshakes and ruined it for everyone. All right, Justin Hawkins rides again. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, watch one of these 2 videos, and go and get yourself a spangly catsuit. Every other cunt's done it. I'm only joking. All right, or am I? Nice one. See you later.
Again.